Hello, imaginary friends, and welcome to the discussion of I Peed My Pants. If you have not listened to the story yet, just stop, pause this video, open a new tab, and find the story on our YouTube so that you can understand what the heck we're talking about. But it's my short story called I Peed My Pants. Go check it out, and this is the discussion of it.
My favorite part, well, kind of repeatedly my favorite part, because it keeps happening in the story, is they know. You know?
Always in his head. They know.
Like, that's so relatable, because even if you didn't pee your pants, I probably did at some point. I just don't remember.
Daniel's better than all of us.
No, because I had so many embarrassing moments, but that just wasn't one of them.
That just wasn't one of them.
We have our own things.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like, there's always that sense of they know. Like, and you have to grow up enough before you finally realize no one cares.
Yeah.
But to be honest, when they're kids, they do care. That's the problem.
Of course, yes. Mm-hmm.
They are all looking at you. Yeah. So if you're 12 and you're watching this and you're wondering when I was 6 or 7 and that happened, were they? Yeah, they were. Yeah. They were looking right at you. I'm sorry.
But it's okay. It's okay, 12-year-old whomever. This imaginary 12-year-old person. It's okay that you peed your pants. Yeah. You got over it.
Yeah, it's fine.
As long as you're not peeing your pants anymore.
If peeing your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis.
And if you do, that's okay too, but you need to see someone.
Yes. Seek some help.
Get it fixed.
But no, yeah, it's like, you go to the bank and you take one of the pens and then you're like, oh no, I took one of the pens, and you go back in and you didn't return the pen. You're like, oh no, they know that I did it. Oh no. But you're supposed to take the pens, so I don't know.
In reality, I bet at the end of the day, they're just like, no, that's another 4.
Oh, we got to put them out again. There we go.
Yeah.
There's only one person that's angry at you, and they're only angry for a second. So.
Yeah. Hope they weren't looking at my pants. Take the pens. Just don't look.
So, Timothy, we know that Daniel hasn't peed his pants. Timothy, have you ever peed your pants in public?
Oh, wow. We're going there.
I don't know that I peed my pants in public, but I wet the bed till I was like way older than you should wet the bed.
Oh, okay.
Aww.
Okay.
So that was like an embarrassing thing that didn't want people to know about.
Sorry to put it out into the world.
Now everybody knows. Apart from that one very relatable thing that most people have experienced of peeing their pants in public at some point, I think, like Dan said, the shame that we feel when we do something really embarrassing and thinking everybody knows, everyone's going to find out, and it's going to change the way everybody treats me from now on, I think is a feeling you get regardless of what the actual trigger was, whether it was peeing your pants or some other embarrassing thing. That I think that shame is something that's very relatable.
Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you.
As well as, I think we've all had, or most people have had, the experience of us thinking that, oh, these people are going to reject me as soon as they find out, and have a completely different response than we're expecting, and how much that just makes the shame just go poof. Like it evaporates when people are still like, yeah, I'm still your friend. I'm still glad to be with you. I'm still I still got your back.
Well, it evaporates because of the sun and the... Oh, you don't mean the pee.
For someone who never peed their pants in public, you know a lot about it, Daniel.
I've gone on a lot of water rides. Okay, you know what? I've totally peed at the beach.
That's different. You're supposed to be wet at the beach.
Yeah.
It's not getting better, Daniel. Not getting better.
Oh.
But no, you're right. That relief that comes when you are accepted despite the thing that you did that was wrong, the shameful whatever that you're holding into your head, because it is amazing. That is one of the best feelings in the world, where your friends or whomever stands up for you or accepts you or still loves you or is like, well, whatever. Like, yeah, we're still playing. Let's go hang out still. Like, I don't care that you smell bad or whatever, whatever it is. So yeah, this is this story came from like kind of like two instances in my life where I went to a birthday party, and this is really embarrassing. I can't believe I'm putting it out there. But I went to a birthday party when I was way older than I should have been, when I was, peeing my pants. And I peed my pants 4 or 5 times. Like, I did it once, and the mom was like, "Oh, it's okay, honey." And she had me change my pants. And I went back out, and I was playing with everybody, and I peed my pants again. And she's like, "Oh, it's okay, it's okay." And by the 3rd or 4th time, she was like, "Hey, is everything all right?" I was
like,
just,
how much sugar did you have?
Exactly. That, there were lots of reasons behind it. So at that time, nobody stood up for me. But through other things that happened at the birthday party, I ended up having like a great time, and then all the kids were like really friendly and happy and whatever. But then I would have other instances where I did something, and my friends, specifically the ones who are named, Frankie and David, like, they stood up for me, and they were like, "Of course, why would I not be your friend anymore? Like, this, I don't care about that. That's over. It's done," or whatever. And Frankie and David were like 2 of my best friends growing up. So, so it was very much, I took 2 instances of my life and like kind of threw them together. And obviously I wanted to make it really short for the podcast and put it out there. And it was just something that I wanted to write. It was just something that was on my mind. And I think I had told the story as a joke, like told this story that's on the podcast. I told it as a joke and was like, "Hey, that's actually really fun. I had a kid like come up to me and be like, 'Hey, can you tell me the pee story again?' And I'm like, yeah, sure." And I was like, "Man, I got to put this up there." This
and then you elaborated it.
Then I made it only a little bit longer, just not too much longer. But I think I thrive with prompts. So if I have like an idea or I get a prompt or something, like it then sparks into a million different areas and things. So
we should try that sometime.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we should try prompts. But so hey, if you're listening to this right now and you really enjoy our channel, put some prompts in the comments, or put a prompt on one of our posts on our community posts on YouTube, or write us a message. It would be great. We like getting messages. They're fun. So yeah, send us some prompts. Another thing that I thought was really awesome was in the process, and this is why we talk about critique groups all the time. If you're writing, get a critique group. Daniel and Timothy both had incredible notes to help me tweak the story here and there. I don't think it was ever going in a wrong direction, but I think the notes that you guys gave me had me open up on different scenes a little bit more. Like Timothy, you were talking about you wanted to feel more of the relief at the end, like feel that with the main character. And so like going through that whole process with you guys it's always fantastic. It doesn't always feel good. This one, it felt fine. It was great. But like for others, like there are some other stories that I'm like, why don't you understand what I'm trying to say here? And it's like, because I'm the one who's failing. It's not you, the reader, who's failing. It's me who's failing. Like, I got to make this better. I either have to make it clearer or I just have to get rid of it, or I make it something else. So, so that's always fantastic. I love that process with you guys. So
me too.
And I think that's why it's really important to have a critique group with people that you really trust.
100%.
Yeah, you can pee your pants in front of them.
I don't feel like Caleb has to take every note I give him. He has freedom to pick and choose what resonates with him. And same when Dan and Caleb give me notes, I know that they want the best for my story and for me. And so and I know they won't be offended if I go, actually, I'm going to keep it this way, or I might go this other direction instead. Like, we have that level of trust in our critique group that we don't feel obliged or offended, which I think is important.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And in case you're wondering why we always give such positive notes to each other in our reviews, it's because we've already gone through the process behind the scenes.
100%.
We've already told each other, here's why it sucks. And then
and how it sucks.
We try.
Here's what you could do to make it better.
Yeah. So we've done that process as much as we feel like we can, and then we do the new draft and then review it. So
to be fair, I don't think that I've ever said that to either of you guys. But maybe it was.
I don't think any of us have said it like that.
Never.
We should,
But
though.
I
It'd be
would,
fun.
if you did, it would not hurt because I'd be like, you know what, they're right, and then I would go pee my pants. But all right, thank you so much for joining us. And you know what? Since we just talked about, except for Daniel, since Timothy and I talked.
No, I have some serious stuff. I do. You know what it was for me though? It was we were pretty poor when I was growing up, and we went to secondhand stores for most of our clothes. And if it wasn't my brother's, it was someone else's.
Sure.
And there were times when I would go to school, and in the classroom, some other kid be like, "That was my shirt. Those were my pants. You know how I know that rip right there, or that, you know, like." It happened to me repeated. So I was always thinking, like, they know. They know what I'm wearing today. And trying to think of ways to make it not look that way. Like,
oh my gosh.
It's
Daniel, I am so sorry, little Daniel. And that may be worse than peeing your pants in public.
I don't know. It may not be.
Oh, but still, wow, yeah. If you have some serious stuff that you want to get off your chest, you can put it right in the comments below. We will definitely respond. We'll back you up unless it's something real crazy.
Unless it's illegal.
Unless it's illegal. There you go.
There you go. I was like, it can be crazy. It's.
But yeah, no, I really appreciate you joining us. If you haven't already, please like and comment on this video, and subscribe if you haven't, because we have lots more videos coming out. We have tons more stories, more games, more fun stuff. And if you're new to this channel and you've just subscribed, just found us, please go back and listen to some of the other stories that we have. Check out some of the other games and some of the interviews that we have that are really, really important. They're really great. Have some really awesome, they all have really awesome information in them. So go check them out. And yeah, thanks so much for joining our community, and thanks for being a part of this video. See you later. Hi. If you want to watch something, watch this, or maybe it's over here. I don't know where it's going to be, but it's going to be somewhere.